no can cool for us, baby. We alive still. A little bit until that boy Ant-Man, the legend killer Randy Orton show up again. Hey, this man been trying to knock all the old heads out the playoff, man. What's wrong with the boy?
No. The next gen up and coming, man. Happening right before our eyes.
My goodness, bro. Hey, look, I'm happy with whoever win this. Ant-Man, that's my boy. Hey, let's do it, baby. But we bleed gold for a reason, Ant-Man. You better be careful. Without further ado, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, those children of all ages. The 12-Team Podcast is back to bring you the greatest podcast in the world. With the greatest Splash Bros since Steph and Clay in 2015, we bring you 12 and 16. With that boy Merrick on the shirt, of course. We are the 12-16 Podcast.
Yes, sir. We are here. We are back. 2, I'd say, really good episodes, and then good episode.
Man. Yeah. 1 and 3. Am I saying that? 1 and 3?
Yeah.
One. Hey.
Flexing on them boys.
Hey, look, I was just bullshit about that though.
Hey, we talked about it last week. Gonna have they keep the comedy and all that kind of stuff in it. So even with the serious nature of everything that's going on, and we definitely saw that in that episode.
On
full display.
You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that boy.
I just say, cheer them on. We got to keep them hyped.
Do it. Let's go, Captain.
Yeah, so as we saw, they tried to put the Inferno bug into Captain Obi, but like he said, all that time he spent working out in the prison, not having anything to do.
Swollen
he
shit.
was swole, so the bug couldn't penetrate his skin while he was flexing. So,
none of them. That man walked over there. He even threw extra bugs onto it. Nah.
We good for another week. We good for another week, gang. We are good for another week.
And mind you, I have not read. I will not read Fire Force at all. I'm just going off sheer speculations of what to come up and trying to keep my comedy involved inside this. It's been working, bro.
Now,
I should become a Fire Force captain. Call me Benny Maru Samu.
I am dead.
I'm the little brother to Benny Maru that she never knew about. When I pop out, we show niggas.
Yeah, it was a really, really good episode, especially if you're an Arthur fan. It was really his episode, to be honest. So, like 12 talked about last week, it was going to be Dragon versus the Night Arthur. The Night King Arthur.
There we go. Get it right.
And now he's trying to become Dragon Slayer so he can bestow the title upon Excalibur. So Excalibur the Dragon Slayer and Arthur the Night King. So it was a really good episode. The animation and everything was good. Yeah. The fighting was good too, but it was one side. Exactly, it was one-sided, so I couldn't really classify it as a fight. But it was cool to see Arthur just like the Excalibur. It got bigger,
expanding with it.
Fucking the cape, the plasma cape.
Excalibur plasma cape.
The fucking I guess it was like plasma, kind of lightning, kind of radiating from random and everything. Like it was really, really cool to see. It was just unfortunate he wasn't able to hold his own because as we see, Dragon is like mixed with the Infernal. Mm-hmm. So he can like transform and do stuff with his body and all that kind of stuff. So I have no idea how he's going to be able to be stopped in the coming episodes. Because as we saw, Arthur was their best shot, and he didn't stand a chance. So
Not
who knows where we go?
one bit, bro. I really hope that Arthur gets like this reawakening where it's like, all right, cool, here we go again. Let's try it again. And he puts both hands on and he unleashes full power of Excalibur.
He gets like a whole like knight armor and plasma and shit. Yeah.
Bro, yes.
That would be cold. That would be cold as fuck. And that way, you know, if he like touches him or anything, it'll like burn him or cut his hand off or something like that. So it'll be cold to see, man. It has to be something, you know what I mean? Because
and it has to be Arthur who does it.
Who does it? Yeah, because he's the only one strong enough to do it, and he has to be the one to do it because of the whole, you know, Dragon Knight, all that kind of stuff. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I really am.
Hey, that man put the sword out, and he had like the fucking like the cutaway of like it wasn't really him, but it was like the knight inside the armor.
Yeah.
Bro, if that's how the plasma gets formed around him, bro, oh, that'd be cool as fuck. It's gonna be Io Skies every fucking word, bro.
My girl, man, my girl.
Hey, shout out, hey, Io doing her thing,
nah, for
man.
sure.
She holding it down right now. This women's division is hers.
For sure.
Stephanie Vaquera, she on the way though.
Yeah. Devils kiss me as many times as you want.
Just make sure I'm turned the opposite way, all right?
I heard that.
The ultimate gooner. But no, to see Arthur just going through this match, like for the start off when I think he got one cut off, right? Before he got the scales onto him. When he cut him and then like the explosion came behind him and it was like a raw ass scene or some shit. To see Arthur like going through his motions, bro, I'm hoping that he gets this buff that's well needed, that shows like what his true training was about. Because right now he's not inside full form yet. Like neither like at the end of it, yeah. Because him and Shinra still have that next level when they had like that. What was like that dark blue fire or some shit like that they had going on?
Give me 2 minutes.
Gotcha. But yeah, we was going through it and shit like that, and it was one of those things where it's like, hey, like Arthur was really holding his own, and as Arthur was just holding his own, like he was literally doing everything he could do in his power to fight back. And again, like I said in last episode, that there will have to be some type of specialty going on, or something that has to do with somebody, of course, actually going to that next level. That would have to be my boy Obi. So Obi and Arthur really shined a lot this episode. And again, like 16 said, if you're an Arthur fan, you're gonna love this episode a heck of a lot because it's really showing like what is the come of his next generation, his next form. Because he literally was giving it his all for right now, but he was going against an actual dragon. Like, he's not an actual dragon, but I guess technically speaking, he is an actual dragon. He got the skills coming off and everything like that. But it goes hand in hand. Arthur has to be the one to take care of him. I said it last week, and I'll say it again this week. Like, Arthur he's grown to me as a character since season 1, of course. He's always been nice because I like, I'm a sword guy. Anybody with the sword, like I'm a rock with them in the beginning. But I'm a big Shinra dude. Fire Force going through with it. But Benimaru, that's my one always, man. You know it was coming already, bro. Benimaru, the eyes, the second gen, the power, the smooth cat behind him. Like, you know me as a Zoro guy. Benimaru gives me like Zoro-ish energy, for the most part, for sure. But definitely want to just pop inside here a little bit and just keep going on strong with everything. So
yeah, that's why I kept looking down at my phone because I had food coming.
Oh man, hey, 16 got the Heroes 20-piece bucket again, bro.
You already know, 24-piece, yes sir, mild sauce. Let's go.
Hey,
go
man,
crazy.
What?
Go crazy. Yeah, but you talking about the blue flames of death. That's what you're
Yeah, the
talking about,
blue
right?
flames of death coming
Yeah.
through because we still got to get them. We still got to get them somehow, some way. It has to pop up. Which
Hey, shit. Well, I can see him damn near about to use it because it looked like he damn near finna die. So,
yeah, yeah, he on that deathbed right now, which means here comes the blue flames orienting around him, and where's it lead to? The plasma aura that forms the fucking the knight armor with the cape coming off. It has to form it based off that with the blue flames around him for him to get Excalibur to that next level for real and really be a dragon slayer.
yeah, we'll see, man. I'm looking forward to it. Looking
Man,
forward to it.
facts.
And then we'll have more of a continuation with Shinra, Joker, and Burns, because Burns is gone Voltanovich, so he's reached clearly his highest point. So that fight's gonna be crazy. And then we get a bit more information about doppelgangers and all that kind of stuff that was going on with
other captains or other lieutenants. Were the captains, lieutenants?
They were they were the part 2 of the 3-man trio under Burns. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and they find out the information about what was going on with the orphanage where Hibana and Iris, where they were raised at, and Hibana's finding out information about it too, as we saw in the episode as well. So trying to figure out what this whole doppelganger situation is what they're essentially trying to do. And once they find out that and the connection with the church and everything, they'll possibly find out the whole cause of human combustion. So we'll see, man. The final season is not letting down.
They pray for the combustion to end up happening and go from there. And show was right all along.
I'm dead. Yeah, the season's not been for the final season, it's not been letting down so far.
And they really mean the final season. This is not Attack on Titan. This is the final season.
Yeah. This core and then the core that's coming out in January. Then that's it. We done. So
they got to end it good, end it real good.
Yeah. Looking forward to it, man.
That shit been giving me so many chills, bro. Each and every weekend, I'm locked in, bro. Just looking at it like, damn, this shit is getting good.
Nah, for
and
real.
Joker, hey, that boy Joker ain't playing around, bro.
Got 4 cards.
Man, what? 4 letters. What? No. Oh man, let's jump right into it though, because we have to have a joking side though somehow, some way. But let's get right into Vigilantes though. Good episode of Fire Force for sure, but Vigilantes was more of like a 8 for me, I want to say.
It was a real chill episode because it was more so explaining the backstory between Koichi, the uncle, him not even knowing about his connection with Pop Step and how he saved.
I was that little boy.
Yeah, it was a little girl, right? Yeah, he saved her on the way to his hero exam and everything, and ended up being late. Gave her the All Might hoodie and everything.
All Might limited edition hoodie.
Yeah, that she still has to this day. Yeah, so
when I put this on, I feel so warm and things just go and fly away.
I am dead. Yeah, so it was a good episode. It was really setting up that connection, so you see that there's a backstory between them.
Definitely romantic one for sure that she has for
him. Yeah.
Looking
for saving his life and everything, you kind of get it. So
Koichi is literally Pop Step's hero. Like that whole "you're my hero," like that's literally who you are to her. Especially because fucking he ended up missing out on his dream to become a hero, a licensed hero.
Yeah, potentially because he missed the exam to even try to see if he could. So.
Mm-hmm. But hey,
yeah, he made his appearance.
hey, that boy went crazy. Do you hear me?
He made his appearance. At first, when we first seen him, and they talked about the villain on the news, and we saw him cut down in the alley, and you saw the sword and everything. But it was like a different getup. I was like, maybe, because I know he's supposed to be in it. And then they showed him again when he was fighting the rock dude in the alley. And I was like, maybe, because, he going crazy with the sword and everything. But then when they show him in the end, when he fights in the alley and he actually talks and you hear his voice, I was like, oh, yeah.
You know exactly who voice that
That's
is.
Stain. So we get our, like I said, I don't know how many times I may have said it, but I talked about how we knew Stain was going to have some kind of something going on in this version of the show, because this is where he kind of starts off before he actually becomes Stain in the My Hero series.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm interested to see how his storyline and everything connects with Koichi, and how he changes from this villain. I don't even remember Stag Hand, Stella, something.
Some shit.
S something, how he goes from that into his Stain persona. So I'm looking forward to that.
Which probably ties into the whole thing of like the fact that the vigilantes are out here doing what justice is doing, and the it might be the whole thing of like, hey, like we're heroes that's licensed. Sure, we can't be everywhere. All right, so why can't we take the help from the vigilantes or the civilians giving us help when they give us help? Like everybody's cruel for no reason. And then that probably leads into like somebody really close to staying having to, of course, perish due to a hero not doing the job correctly, which leads him into going down some rabbit hole inside of his mind that takes us into actual Stain, who just sees only people who are worthy enough to be heroes in his eyes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we know his end goal conviction in My Hero is essentially that the heroes are doing everything for popularity. It's not true, true heroics for fame and money. It's not truly to be out there helping and actually saving people just to do it. So we know that's his end philosophy. So how do we, how do things break down to get there? So looking forward to that for sure. We have more with Queen Bee and seeing her,
With
giving
new
new drug to the same villain that we saw last week. So
this drug increased his speed, increased his strength a little bit more, and I guess the duration of which his transformation can last.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. So we know she's taking notes on the drugs to see, the effects. Yeah, to see the effects and everything that they can do for All for One. To see, we don't know yet, but to see whatever happens in the future. Now maybe because I have started watching My Hero again from the beginning, maybe this does lead to his fight with All Might and causing All Might to get hurt. Because from the beginning of the series, when in that first 1 to 2 episodes, when he does talk to Deku on the roof, he does say that the event that caused the injury takes place 5 years ago. We know this series takes place 5 years before the actual series, so maybe that comes into play like later on down the line, obviously, because it's not the super main focus. We're not really focused on All for One and All Might right now. You know what I mean? So building up the drug to maybe he uses it or something, and that's why he becomes super strong or something and is able to injure him or something. Something like that. Maybe, I don't know.
So he's basically using like his powers right now is not as refined as it should be until Queen Bee hits him with some more of the actual drug element,
whatever the refined
for sure.
The refined version is going to be the finished product type shit. So we'll see, man. I'm real interested. I really enjoyed the episode. I mean, I'm gonna enjoy it regardless because it's My Hero. It's in the My Hero world. My Hero characters. You know what I mean? That's my jam. Like, so like
you said last time, man, up there, here's all right there. Hey, My Hero is like that. That's the real big three. Put right there. Yeah. Hey, if y'all know, y'all know. Don't worry. Dream kind of around the corner again. But that's that new. That's that. Hey, My Hero got snubbed. Hey, P. Hey, don't worry about it. This year, it's up. It's up. Oh wait, he's not going. That's right.
Yeah,
they're not going.
They're not going.
One more con.
Yeah.
We still for Jermaine down there. Jermaine still be down there with us.
That's what's up.
But don't worry, P. You got some shit coming your way still too.
As you see, we ain't forgot.
Nah, niggas holding a grudge. Just a year later, here we go. We still talking about this again? Yeah,
sure.
still talking about this again. But I do like the dynamics that are going on between Pop Smoke, Knuckle Duster, and Koichi.
Pop Step.
Especially the whole thing. Pop Step.
That motherfucker said Pop Smoke.
See me knocking nigga down. Woo! We can send him to heaven. Wait. I mean, shit, they do the same thing ultimately, bro. They turn the crowd up, get pumped up, and they sing.
Performers.
They do the same thing.
Performers. I feel it.
R.I.P. to that boy Pop Smoke, man. But Pop Step is definitely putting on the persona of like, hey, like I really like you a lot. Cause I know she basically got like the whole thing of, oh, this is my big brother that you saw on TV who's a hero now. It wasn't the kid you saved, it was me. Let me go return the jacket back to you. So just seeing the interaction that they were having, of course, along the way, just to see Knuckle Duster inside there ruined the moment. She was finally finna get some more alone time where she could actually confess everything and put it up on the table. That led to her and Knuckle just eating some fucking pudding.
I was gonna say it's gonna be some big moment.
The Ochako and Deku moment.
It's gonna be some big moment where like during a fight or something where he's down and she reveals everything to give him the confidence type shit to overcome whatever the situation is. Because as we see so far, all of his abilities are really just used to run away. But from what I've kind of seen, not like spoilers or anything, but from what I've seen as far as like video titles, but not spoilery titles, they say his shit is like super OP. So I wonder how we get to the point where he can use it for stuff other than, you know what I mean, stuff other than moving around. How he'll be able to like maybe hold his own in fights or something like that, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm real interested in
unlock that full potential of that fucking court.
Because I mean, we see he doesn't. I was gonna say we not even that, but we see he doesn't know the full abilities or the full potential of what he can do just based off of him not knowing
interaction with Tensei.
Yeah, interaction with Tensei, not knowing that he could, stop by going in the other direction. You change your thinking. Maybe you can do other stuff, or maybe there's other ways that you can do things. You just have to change your perspective of thinking. So we'll see.
Go up the wall, jump off the wall, grab onto shit, flat, probably even go across the ocean. But he needs solid ground because the rocks definitely fucking threw him off inside that damn fight. So, but yeah, shit, it'd be good to see like the drug type shit where we get like the awakening for other people, but not without the drugs. Seeing him actually fully unlocking and awakening his full potential, on some Gohan mystic shit.
I'm dead.
Yeah, it should be cold as fuck, man. But I wonder how much she getting paid though. Queen B getting paid from fucking All For One for these damn reports she doing.
What you said, a lot.
Hey, I mean,
in short terms, a lot.
I think nigga 21 say it. And then of course the close it out. Old boy came back. Fucking with the damn the claws.
Yeah. So we see that he's next on Stain's list, and he wanted to talk to Koichi and Pop Step. So he also wanted to speak with Knuckle Duster as well, because he was kind of surprised that he wasn't at the meeting. So clearly it's gonna have something to do with Stain and all of that kind of stuff, which is why he wanted to meet. I don't know what the excuse me, what the necessary reason is, but it clearly has something to do with Stain and him being on the list and him needing help or something to that regard. So we'll see how that plays out going forward.
And then I don't know if people peeped this or not, but at the beginning of the show, just like a random ass fun fact, Koichi is just like us. He has figures inside his room. If you look at the background when it first came on, when it first starts, he has a figure of All Might, and Star and Stripes with the cape just dripping down inside of his room on his what you call it, as he had the flashback to like when I mean to be honest, if I was them people as well, you're not gonna see me inside this creepy ass place talking about some, hey, let's go, you drag me inside. Put your hands up. Come on, now we gotta fight because you're trying to drag me inside somewhere.
Yeah. Well, we
Dark place
learned
like
about
that.
his
Yeah.
whole kind
The
of
reason
college
why he ain't got no
introduction back.
friends.
Yeah. But I mean, I kind of, I get the apprehension, but when we see, we see he's living on the top in an actual like spot. We know that there's an actual place up there.
You
No
got to
guard
get
to them, I get it because it looks
yeah.
kind of sketch. You know what I mean? But and they don't really know him. That's the first time. You know what I mean? He did say
The
that's
new
like
guy.
his introduction to everybody. So I kind of get it. I kind of get it.
Hey, look, man. I would have done the same thing.
But I
At
mean,
least
to openly
explain to
say I'm
him.
going
Like,
to take you to my house, there are a bunch of them there. You really think, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, it
you
could,
don't know.
it,
You
you
don't
know what
know.
I mean? It could be,
Yeah.
but like all of them at one time, you
Yeah.
really think
Yeah.
like. But I mean,
Do
Buddy did say, he did say he was drunk and everything, but I mean, it can, I
hey.
get it, I get it, I get it, I do get it, I get it from both sides, I do,
Yeah.
truly.
Koichi just
Trying to make
if he would have
friends.
explained if he would have explained like, hey, like
I stay.
my
My
crib
house is
was
at the top. I
on
live.
top of this,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
cool.
Mm,
Or like, hey, we can slide up there on the wall. I take some of y'all up there one by one type shit.
mm.
We can get up there and see. Like, cool, but come on, my guy.
I get it. I do. I do. So
It's
kind
a
of
way to
sucked.
approach shit, bro.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
way to approach shit, just like Saturn was approaching the island, bro. You feel me?
I am dead.
'Cause man.
The big
Hey, Jay
reveal.
Garcia. Jay Garcia, we finally get to see him. Oh my god.
What a reveal.
God damn it.
What a
What
reveal,
the
man.
oh shit, I've been waiting for this moment.
It was beautiful. Everything you could have.
My bad. It's still Team Warriors. You my bad. I meant 30 seconds ground.
Everything you could have hoped it would have been and wanted it to be was how it felt. The presence just
Bro.
menacing. You know what I mean? Just overbearing.
Did you peep that Chopper may have
Some type of something because he peeped it.
and no, everybody else looked around.
Nobody else noticed but
like,
Jinbei.
I didn't.
Nobody else
didn't
noticed but
when I was
Jinbei.
reading it, though. When I was reading, I couldn't peep that. Chopper has.
I didn't know what that could be, but I noticed he had an advanced sense of something because he was able to sense the presence coming to the, you know what I mean? And then Jinbei, he sensed it. Obviously, the fight with Kizaru and Luffy stopped because they sensed it. Zoro and Lucci stopped because they sensed it. So, they knew. That made me think of Chopper in a different way because he did sense that. Mm-hmm.
Hey man, first we got Usopp because I know Usopp sensed it. Usopp has observation hockey.
We already know he does. Yeah,
he has advanced mastery of.
Yeah, that's why I didn't know if it was like hockey or anything like that, or just like a enhanced
animal
sense,
instinct,
something like that. You know what I mean? It's some kind of enhanced sense for him. So, because he definitely picked that shit up.
That's like the biggest shocker for me throughout the whole episode. Like,
because they were all running through, and then he just stopped, and then they were like, "What's wrong?" Chopper was like, "Something ain't right." So you know what I mean? Something going on, type like, hey. And then seeing everybody else stop who knows or can really sense that kind of stuff exactly. So I was like, maybe.
Hey,
we'll see.
Look. Hey,
this is the final arc, So everything's gonna come whatever everybody can do is gonna start coming to light at some point. So
especially animation form because we know what's gonna happen, bro. We've read for sure what the shit's happening.
But animating it's easier to see and kind of understand like exactly what's being drawn or moments like this where it could have been in the manga, we read it and saw it, but we just didn't like pick up, like Toya said, pick up on exactly what was trying to be shown or given to us in that moment. You know what I mean? So, really, really good episode.
Man, bro,
Really good episode.
I done lost my fucking shit, bro. Seeing my man Chopper do that, bro. That literally my favorite part of the whole episode was that right there.
Oh, I feel okay.
Like everything else was amazing to see. Like Jay Garcia, cool. We know if you know, you know. Jay Garcia, cool. All right, bet. But outside of that, like, come on now.
Yeah.
Chopper may having this, like we get first off. I pick up on it more because they showed in the episode, of course, Sanji using his observation hockey, who only picks up women.
How he's able to find Bonnie.
Fucking useless ass shit, bro. But it's so useful at the same time. My observation hockey is tingling for women nearby. We seeing Doll inside there. We seeing Bluegrass inside there. We seeing the other women up on the island, Lilith, Stutzy, and then boom, gotcha. There was not one guy in Sanji's observation going on.
We got to running, save Bonnie just in time too. Sitting there with the vice admirals.
Man, going crazy, and then to see Bonnie start going crazy with the damn transforming the pistol into like her fucking bow hallucinate now. All y'all on mushrooms.
You going crazy, man.
Mushrooms, X, all kind. Bro, she
can hold on.
Her crew is literally one of the most OP ones. I am glad that she is. Yeah, I'm glad that she's a little kid and not a fully grown woman yet and developed all the way through with everything she has inside her mind going on. Because when she gets older and gets to that stage, oh my God, she's going to be broken.
Over it, yeah. GG's
she is going to be broken. But I look at it now like she's going to be the defense force part of the where she at right now currently. Like she's going to be the defense force for where she's at right now. I can kind of see that happening inside because them boys need some help over there. After what's going on inside the manga, they need a little bit more help over there. Especially if you know who joins the crew.
Now, so yeah, for sure.
And imagine if Bonnie could manipulate the size and pull him down to like Jinbei height, like. Hey, if you know, you know. We're getting too far into the manga, man. I go off on a tangent inside this motherfucker real quick. But to get back to it, one really good fucking episode.
Really good episode.
I couldn't put shit past it. Like just seeing like Bonnie and just knowing what's to come up next. I think we got 2 episodes left before we get to the valley.
Yep. We got a filler. Then it comes back with, I believe, it's Kuma's backstory, and then
which is gonna make all y'all niggas cry.
Yeah, then the valley.
Yo, I don't give a fuck who you are. You crying.
I was gonna say, we talked about. I believe we talked about it last week. We said once this event takes place, everything really starts to like just kind of spiral out of control type shit. So we're at that point. I guess that's why they decided to give us a filler episode, I guess.
You know how it is. It's One Piece.
After 6 months, I mean, I was, thinking they go a little bit longer, but it is what it is, you know what I mean? But now we're really, things are really going to start kicking off in this arc for things to come forward. So
especially seeing the connection that the pacifistas had with Bunny already protecting her and shit.
I was gonna say we're gonna see this kind of the next couple of episodes are gonna be kind of backstory kind of stuff that's going on to really give you a grasp of what's truly going on currently. What's truly going on currently? What we see, why Bonnie gets so upset. At Saturn at the very end of the episode, why she kind of loses control and stabs him. So all of that kind of stuff in the next couple of episodes will start to make sense, because Yeah, I'll just say it will start to make sense.
You
I mean, we
you
know
trying to make sure
we
you
know.
don't cross over
I
that
don't.
fence.
I don't want to make. I want to
Yeah,
make sure I don't.
yeah,
But we know she saw his memories because in the
yep,
episode,
yep. When she
that's
went,
that's
when
that's
she
all I'm
questioned it.
gonna say. We know
Yeah,
she saw his memories, so we're gonna understand why she's so
so pissed
furious and
off.
everything. Yeah. So I just wanted to make sure I didn't cross it. So
Hmm. Yeah.
all of her actions at the very end of the episode are going to make complete sense.
She's not. She didn't just run away from Sanji because Sanji, is a creep.
I'm dead.
She did it for a reason.
No,
All
no,
right,
no, 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 no. That
get off me,
outbreak,
nigga. Get
yeah.
off me.
Within the next those three after the break, within those three,
Hmm.
you will completely understand her actions, and you will understand some of the context of stuff Vegapunk was saying to her earlier on in the episodes as well when she was confronting him and everything. So a lot of revelations for that, and then even more revelations in general. I mean, it's so much in this arc, so much fighting, so much world revelation stuff.
The
Like
world
it's
building in
one
this
of
arc is
the
fucking
best
amazing,
arcs. One of my favorite for sure, just
hands
because of the
down.
information, but not to mention the fighting on top of it. So you all are in for a good treat when we come back from this break for sure.
Hey, it's gonna be one of those things where the ancient what Jin Woo did for back to back to back weeks, it's gonna get taken over to a whole new level by
Oh
what's gonna happen, bro.
yeah.
Like
Mm-hmm.
what Jin Woo did, cool. That was fucking amazing and sick. But what you're about to see these next few weeks in One Piece, you take that filler out of it, because they got, of course, throw inside there, give us some good shit with it. But hey, what do you say? One Piece back on top?
Hey,
One Piece reigning?
what you think? What you say? Y'all thought Mirror was some shit. All right now, just you thought the Jeju Island arc was some shit. Egghead, just
Hey,
just
man.
know what I said. It's just beginning. It only goes up from here.
Hmm.
That's it. I mean,
That's
that's the only way you can describe it without spoiling anything. It's really going to get so much crazier from this point going forward. Really, like just really, it's really just gonna after the flashbacks when we come back to what's actually going on in current.
hit after hit after hit after hit after hit after hit.
There's
Literally.
no there's no chat. Go okay. After I mean, during the flashbacks, it's going to be that shit's gonna be tough. But after that, when we come back to the current, what's going on the island, there will be no chance to catch your breath until it's over. Period.
Hmm. And then even
Period.
when it's over, you probably got like 3 weeks, maybe 4, and then it's right back up though.
It's man.
Because that we seen that 5-point star, 5 on each one of them pop up on that ground, and this boy Jay Garcia popped out talking about it's been forever since I've been on land. Yeah, because you've been living up there your whole damn time. Now you're back down here with us with the
Cause
real folk.
why would I want to come down there with you peasants?
Oh my God.
So yeah, we gonna get
Hey,
to see
look,
some
man.
crazy shit going forward.
The only God I acknowledge, my guy inside One Piece, is that boy God in the roof. Fuck you talking about? Shout out 16.
Wow. Well,
Hey,
we
look.
will I mean we know what's gonna happen, but as fans of the anime and who have not seen the anime, we'll see how it, you know what I mean, how it all gets animated, how it all plays out. Because like we said with the whole Chopper situation, little stuff and nuances like that you don't necessarily pick up. Yeah, you don't necessarily pick up on in the manga reading it. So actually seeing it animated, you get to see different stuff. And there's also certain anime only stuff that you don't get to see from, you know what I mean, and stuff that's only in the manga that you get to read. So glad I'm doing both as of now, as of Egghead. That's where I
literally when you started
at
with
the
Egg.
very beginning, the very ending of Wano, right after the Gear 5 fight, I started kind of reading, and then I really kind of during the break,
Man,
the
look,
6 year break,
got-
the 6 year break, the 6 month break, I jumped in. Could you
damn,
imagine, right?
3D 6 years.
Nah, could you imagine? No. But I jumped into it during that 6 month break, and boy oh boy, when I tell you Egghead
Down in
is
Jersey.
yeah, when I
Jersey was when you really,
yeah,
hey, that's when you really started hitting like, oh my god.
when I tell you Egghead is all right now. All right now.
You're gonna learn today.
Hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on to your straw hats, ladies and gentlemen, because it's about to go crazy. So really
Yeah,
enjoyed the episode though. Really enjoyed it, and can't wait until we obviously come back from break. I mean, I can wait, but can't wait just because it's backstory time, and
yeah.
we know if you know, you know. So be ready.
Hey,
Probably
but-
definitely one of, if not the saddest backstory in all of One Piece, and that is saying something.
I'm calling number one for sure, bro.
That's saying if you've been current up to everything and know everybody's backstory and all that kind of stuff, it's the saddest.
Terrible. Laws was terrible. Robin's was.
I mean, Nami's was sad too. Losing Bellemere
Nami,
and then kind of being enslaved. I mean, not slave, but enslaved.
But
you know what I mean? So
Chopper with everybody just always hating him, picking on him. Then to see his mentor father, kick him out because he know he's gonna be perished soon. He wants to go back out. Sanji getting stuck on a fucking island with Zeph.
Well, that was bad, but his whole stuff with his actual dad, that was even worse to begin with. You know what I mean? So
like his mom got messed up and then stuck in a cage. He had the damn helmet on his head.
Yeah, so Brooke and everything that happened to him being alone for all those years in the Florian Triangle. Robin, obviously, with her backstory in Ohara.
I mean, can
Frankie had a pretty sad backstory as well too.
Can we really say Zoro? I mean, he lost his best friend. Cool, like, but
it wasn't anything. It wasn't tragic. It was sad. It wasn't tragic. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, shit. Luffy from Luffy and Zoro would be like around the same because Kuina and Sabo. But when Ace finally got
but he wasn't a kid. Yeah, but he wasn't a kid at that point. Yep.
That's just a tragic story in general.
Yeah. And Usopp's was sad, but it wasn't tragic.
Yeah, your pops left you. Cool. Now you're a liar. Like you.
Well, his mom died too.
And his mom from the disease, right?
Or something. She was sick. Yeah.
So cool, but I'll put them three at the bottom for sure.
And then we don't really. I mean, we don't really know as far as like kid Jinbei. We don't really know anything about him. Younger Jinbei, but not kid Jinbei.
Yes. Around that same era though, as them being kids, we know about what happened in
and Fisher Tiger and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. As a kid, we don't know if he has a tragic backstory like that. But I mean, if you want to count the Fisher Tiger stuff, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, that'll probably be like because that'll probably be that time frame where Luffy and them were all kids then. Because with him, he was pretty much just
old because he's older. Yeah, he's older.
Horty, right? Yeah, we got that from Horty. His backstory. Horty had like one of those backstories where it's like, here's Jinbei. He's this right here.
Inside of it,
brother Tiger. Hey man, hey, they had some sad shit, but ain't shit shit finna beat what you have for this, bro. Because well, I guess
what'd you say? Law Senior Pink, he had one too.
Yeah. Fucking. I guess Kuma and Bonnie go kind of almost hand in hand.
It's basically the same. Yeah.
Yeah. But woo-wee, y'all ready for this shit? No. I thought I cried enough with Ace.
Nah, because I wasn't ready for it when I was reading it. So y'all definitely are ready for it. So, especially if you're watching it animated and you hear the voices, the sounds, and the emotion behind it and all that kind of stuff. Because the first time we heard
the cry
that
from Kuma,
bruh, from Kuma being oh bro, it was over with for us. We was like, yeah, when they do the backstory, it's GG's because we not ready for that shit. For a whole episode of that kind of stuff. Oh God, no. Because y'all saw just a little kind of glimpse and preview when Bonnie kind of looked into it. So it's nothing but more of that. It's not spoiling anything, but it ain't nothing but more of that.
It gets worse.
It don't get no better. I was just going to say, it don't get no better. It does not get any better.
Oh, gosh.
At all. You say he spent his whole life running. It don't get no better at all. So.
Oh, man. And forgot all about that, bro. Welcome to episode 16 of the 1216 podcast as well.
Oh, hey, how about that?
Yeah, big dog status. Hey, that boy Braun Breaker is part of the revolutionary. No. He's part of the man with the visionary. He's part of Seth freaking Rollins.
Because they are both Paul Heyman guys.
Or is Paul Heyman a Seth Rollins guy? The visionary is 2 steps ahead. You see,
one is a Hall of Famer. The other one is on his way to it. So no.
And then the other one
he's no question going to. As long as he stays healthy, there's no question he's going to be a Hall of Famer. No question.
Yes. Because
he could do it for me. In my opinion, he could be a little bit better on the mic. But the ring, everything in the ring. The aura, the skills, all of that, he got it. He just needs to get a little better on the mic, and his ass will definitely be that one of those guys to like carry the industry forward type shit. And I believe what you said, Paul Heyman bring him in. That's why he's a part of this group to kind of propel him forward. He's not a mid carder. He got that title. He earned all that respect. It's time to move him on up.
To that main event style.
So, looking forward to that.
Who was it? Roman Reigns did that. Roman Reigns was shit on the mic.
Oh, yeah, the big dog. I know. Yeah. And they changed this whole thing to the tribal chief with Paul Heyman. Yep. I know. Listen, when I first got back into watching, I had to do a whole bunch of watching this stuff on YouTube to kind of get accustomed to these new guys, to understand who they are, their backstory, how they got to where they are and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, I even did some stuff for older wrestlers and guys that I liked and even learned some stuff about them. So, like with John Cena, I didn't know he was almost going to get cut.
He's going to get cut because of that. He
had a basic ass, like a regular ass military action figure kind of doll type, basic. And the only reason he was able to stay on was because... And Stephanie McMahon heard him in the front, and they let him do that, and the rest was history. Great, the last champion, as he calls himself. So, yeah. So learning stuff like that. How Becky Lynch got the name The Man when they had the whole SmackDown vs. Raw, and she got hit in the face by Nia, and she started fucking leaking, and the pose with her fist there, and that's that. Like. I had to learn all of it if I was gonna get back into it, and so, yeah.
Man.
Yeah, learning about my guy Randy and him having some behind the stage issues and all that kind of stuff early on in his career because of him thinking, I'm a Orton, I'm a third generation legacy. I can do whatever I want type. So it was really interesting, getting to see learning about who they are more so and how they got to become who they are in wrestling and all that kind of stuff. So I really enjoyed that.
For sure. Hey, look, the John Cena may have to be one of the funniest ones because literally all he did was just turn around,
saved his career. A chance, got a chance and ran with it, and look at who he's become.
Yeah, because at the time
He's
frame,
one of
that's
the definitely one of the I don't care how you cut it. Who else you want to
Mount
add?
Rushmore.
He's definitely one of the faces of Mount Rushmore. He's definitely one of the faces, if not the face you think of when you think about WWE.
You got Undertaker. You got fucking Triple H up there because you have to. John Cena and probably The Rock. Like
Yeah,
I'm
I
still
listen.
iffy about counting him, but
I don't consider myself as having enough experience to judge on all the past wrestling and all that kind of stuff. So,
oh
um,
man,
for me, I really just have Cena for sure up there, and then you can kind of, in a way, you can do
plug and
really
play.
whatever you want to do with it. But he has to be on there because when I think of it, that was the guy for me growing up throughout the. That was him. It was him.
20 some years,
It was
bro.
him.
20 some years. Just Cena.
From being younger to him retiring at me being 30 years old. That's how long he's been in my life as far as wrestling is concerned. So
Yeah, because he came in 2004. Yes, 2004 is when he made his first entrance, and he had that. I think it was 02 he started off, but he was underground amateur shit. 04 he got that real chance out there with WWE, and
yeah, I
then went
started
from there.
around
So
2000 when I like was really able to watch it,
Mhm.
understand it, get behind wrestlers and all that kind of stuff. It's around like 2006 ish, 2007 because of
Okay,
the
okay.
video games on PlayStation. That's
SmackDown versus Raw and all.
that's
Yeah,
what got me into it. The games, watching it on TV. From that point going forward, it was just like, hey, this is getting all the new ones and all that kind of stuff. I got it all the way up. I want to say until
13 for me, and then I
2012 or
stopped.
2012 or 13. I want to say. I think the last game I got was the one where they had DX on the cover, and then
Yep.
that was the last one I got, and then I just started getting them again in 2023 to 23 because I got 23, 24, and I had
And
25. Yep, yep,
the
yep, yep,
island,
yep, 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 yep.
the
So,
island.
so yeah, we doing all this wrestling talk, but we gotta go ahead and get into watching Raw for tonight. So,
This is true. So, with that being said, 16, take us home.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. We appreciate you all for making it this far into the show, the live stream, the re-upload, the whatever it is, the re-uploaded, all that good stuff. However it gets put up on our channel, we appreciate you for watching it and making it this point in the video because that means you have watched from the beginning to basically the end, which we truly appreciate, which helps out the video, helps out the channel in turn. So we thank you for that. If you did watch it, you did like it, you did enjoy it, make sure you hit that like button. You want to see more from the 1216 podcast, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to get notified anytime 12 drops something, anytime I might drop something, anytime we might drop something together, or anytime we go live like we are now, hit that notification bell, select all, and we will see y'all in the next one. Warriors!